Hello, Forensic Science. This is a run-through of the crime scene sketch assignment. In this assignment, you are going to practice the skills that you learned in 1.2 to sketch a crime scene. Now, this is obviously not a real crime scene. This is going to be a fake crime scene, and you don't even need to create a specific crime scene, but more so you need to find a room or a space that you are going to sketch. So this could be a room in your house or a yard or any outdoor space, totally up to you. And you're going to pretend that you just arrived to document it as a crime scene. So don't move anything, leave it all as it is, and follow the guidelines below to create that sketch. So first things first, you need to document some information about the sketch. What date did you do it on? Who is the artist? That's you. The address of the crime scene, and then where are you at that address? So are you in the kitchen? Is this a bedroom, etc.? Backyard, front yard. Were there any victims? Include their names if so. And what is the type of crime that you're investigating? And maybe we're going to go super simple here. There is a stain found on your bedroom carpet that looks like your younger siblings spilt their soda in your bedroom. And this is a crime because they are not supposed to be in your bedroom. All right, so here's the requirements that I will be evaluating your sketch and seeing if they include this. So we are looking for something that indicates the direction, primarily north. The dimensions of the crime scene, so you're going to measure the length and width of the room, or if it's an outdoor space, you determine where that outdoor space ends and measure the length and width. The main objects in the crime scene should be labeled. So this would include furniture. This would include structural things like this is a window and this is a door. This would also include any kind of notable thing of interest, like here's a soda can that has been left behind. That also would then get labeled as evidence because we're talking about a spilt soda stain, right? So you would number it with a 1, and you need at least 3 pieces of evidence. So in this case, we're going to be looking for other things. So the stain would be a piece of evidence, the soda can would be a piece of evidence, and maybe you find that your CD collection, ooh, we're talking vintage, right? You got CDs, they have all been rifled through. Well, that shows that someone has been in your room, and so that's a third piece of evidence. You're numbering those because in a legend, or similar to a key on a map, you'll have a little area, usually the lower left or right corner of your sketch, where you'll describe those evidences. So piece number 1, you would say soda can and maybe give the brand. And was it empty or was it full? Did it seem like it had been there a while? You're going to take some observations. Number 2 would be the stain. What color is it? Is it still sticky? Does it look like it's been there? Does it look like someone tried to clean it up? And then number 3 was the CD collection. Are there any CDs missing? Does it look like someone dug through them, or did you perhaps just not organize them? And then the last thing you're going to include is measurements between different pieces of evidence. So how close was the soda can, to the stain on the carpet? How close was all of that to the CDs? Because from that, we might be able to surmise that, oh, your younger brother or sister was looking through your CDs and dropped one, and in trying to catch it, dropped their soda can, and thus we got the stain. But that would only make sense if they're all close together, right? If they're on opposite sides of the room, then we might have a whole different story of what happened. The last and most important piece that you need to include is a picture of your sketch on the second slide. So you're going to do this on paper and then you are going to scan it in. You can also take a picture of it with your phone as long as it is very clear and easy to read. Otherwise, I'll have to return it to you and ask for a new photo. If you are on campus and you need help with scanning this in, I can happily help with that as well.